What's up? It's your girl Drea, and we're gonna get into some things today.
For sure. Definitely gonna get into some things today. It's your boy 290 Mo, host of the 290 Mo podcast. Make sure you book your free interview at www.290mopodcast.com. Although the interview is free, that doesn't mean you will appear on the show. So good luck. What up, Dre?
That's
I might
crazy.
clip that shit tonight and make that a clip because motherfuckers need to know.
The first topic that we're gonna touch today is if you should have money when you go outside, or how do you feel about that? Do
If
you
you
feel
have,
like
I think it's great that we both on the show because I think it's different between men and women because as a man you have to have money as like a grown like as an adult man, like not teenage but like 25 plus, you have to have money to be outside, bro. So it's like I know, like, I don't know, I was just assume, you know what I'm saying, females can probably like just float outside and just, hey, cute face, you know what I'm saying,
uh
and go
I
crazy.
don't know. I think I got like a I don't know what to call it. I know certain people be using certain words for it, like you know how when women are like just so independent that they're not used to people doing things for them.
Hmm.
That it's like you have like you just always got yourself. So me personally, especially in 2025, I don't want to go anywhere without having any money, you know. And if I do go somewhere, it's somewhere slight where I don't really have to spend money, and I make sure I'm getting there and getting back. You feel me? I got emergency dollars or whatever, but I wouldn't go nowhere knowing that I have to spend money to be where I'm at and not have the money, and then depending on other people to look out for me. Like even though sometimes like your friends be like, "Oh girl, I ain't asked you to, I ain't say you had to pay nothing," or you feel me? Like you said, a male, like guys, most guys, they ain't, shit, you good, type shit. But now, me personally, as a female, like I'm gonna always still have myself, regardless of if it's a male or a female friend that's around who, I know got me when I fall short.
Hmm.
Cause it's a comfortable feeling that you have knowing that you ain't got it. And if I ain't got it, that means shit, I shouldn't be outside. So
For
that's how
sure.
I feel.
For sure. But let me ask you this too, as a female, because I done heard females like getting ready to go outside on their way outside, talking about going outside. Like, yeah, I ain't got to buy no drinks. Motherfuckers finna unlimited
Mm,
drinks. You know what I'm saying? So, does that ever go into the play? Like, do you ever be like, yeah, I got money, you know what I'm saying, in case of emergency, you know what I'm saying? But I know these motherfuckers finna be bad. It's gonna be unlimited drinks at the
mm,
bar, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta make sure I can get there and get back.
no, no, no. See, I'm trying to think of a time that I've ever did that. No, no. Unless it was a guy that I'm like actually messing with, like
Mm.
then that's cool. Like then I feel like it's comfortable because we talk daily or we talk, however often we talk. So he know what it is I got going on, what I don't got going on. A friend, I'm not expecting I'm not expecting him to come out his pocket or a female to come out their pocket knowing that I could have just stayed my ass in the house. Now if it's discussed before and discussed before, then that's fine. And I gotta like really, really like had years in this shit with you. Cause
Mm.
I don't know, people be funny, people switch up. So it's like it's really hard for me to just be like, yeah, I'm going outside and I'm just going, you feel me? I'm drinking whatever they, whatever. Like,
Mm.
no.
Bro, I'm drinking whatever they drink.
No,
Shit.
I ain't doing that because some people
Okay,
be
I ain't
like,
drinking
you feel me?
anything.
Like, no, 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 no. I ain't gonna lie, no.
So,
Mm-mm.
so on a dating aspect, even for like a woman, do you so you still come out with, like, money? Like, I know I've heard of like women like
Mm.
intentionally leaving their purses at home, like when they go out on dates or when they deal with a dude, because they're like, what the fuck?
You can leave that purse at home,
I
but
hope you
that
got that
digital
Apple Pay on.
account,
What you talking about?
that digital account. What do you mean? Like,
Sure.
I don't know. Like, I'm just now getting used to like even opening my mouth to ask for certain things. So I don't know. Like, no, I'm still going because Nah, I done had experiences where, I don't let's get into some other stuff, but
Well, another
no,
episode.
I'ma have me. Like I gotta have me. Like I done
For
had
sure.
experiences where you feel me. Um Well, maybe somebody might not be as financial stable as me, and I know things they got going on, especially if we talk every day, so I know what you got going on. So it'd be selfish of me to like expect you to do this, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. So I'm gonna just make sure I have me regardless at the end of the day because people be fucked up for real. Like shit,
Mm.
everybody had different stages of their life. So
So you sound real understanding, cause like me, bro, I don't know about all that. I'm sure.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I am a little too understanding sometimes. But yeah, I'm definitely understanding because life do happen. Shit, like
For
people,
sure, for
you
sure.
know, one day you up, one day you down. So it's like you can't always just think like somebody gonna their pockets gonna be perfect or their financial status gonna be perfect all the time because life shit literally
For
happens.
sure.
Like you know.
Life definitely be life.
So I am really understand. I'm not like a selfish bitchy ass female because I know some females they don't give a fuck. Like you could tell them you lost your job today and they just won't give a fuck.
Hmm. Yeah. Like I was saying, like as a man, you gotta have money, bro. Like I'm not even gonna touch outside if I ain't got no money. And then it's just like the way I like to be. Like if I'm around, if I'm with a woman or with my lady or outside,
Mm.
somewhere, I like to, you know what I'm saying. I don't want them to have to worry
You
about,
like to
you
be
know what
the
I'm saying.
man. Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying. I want everybody to be comfortable and stuff like that. So I think it's different elements for a man and a woman, and I'm cool with a woman if we're on the same level. You know what I'm saying? For her to not expect to pay for anything. Like a woman be like, "Well, you just thought I was going." You know what I'm saying? If you that tight, you know what I'm saying, then that's how it should be on, bro. Like I got a daughter, and she shouldn't expect, you know what I'm saying, nothing less on. Like motherfucker should empty that shit out for you on, bro. So
Yeah, I think it definitely is different when it comes to male and female. But I would say not all females think like me and not all males think like you. Just like everybody was just having that 50-50 conversation going on
yeah,
within the last year and that just took over the whole internet.
what you think?
And like your standpoint, sound like a stand up guy and more old fashioned, like you take care of everything that needs to be taken care of on the
What
man
you think?
part.
You think it should be 50-50?
You said, do I?
Yeah.
I ain't, I ain't never been in the 50-50 situation, so I can't really say either. I ain't gonna lie, I always been a breadwinner, so I can't even really say.
Okay.
I don't really know. Like I can't say I'm understanding because, like I said, I do understand life happens or whatever. Um, and I can't be a hypocrite because the things I have already experienced, and you know, accepted in the past. But um, I don't know. I really think it sometimes it fluctuates. Like one day it might be, one day it might not be. Like you might not be always be able to be that man who can provide. Like life literally happens. You don't fucking really fucking know. So
If I
while you
can't
are doing
provide, I'm
that,
gonna be out
like
here robbing, stealing, killing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
while you are doing that, so you wouldn't have to do that,
I'm sure.
your woman or your companion or whoever you're dealing with at the time, I feel like they should just be a little prepared. I know sometimes we get outrageous with the hair, the nails, bad house things, take care of the house and that alone, is money. Like a man might be thinking you giving him all this money, you just spend it on clothes, but you might be spending on house shit and that shit it adds up. So I feel like at some point the woman should be like the backbone where she has something put up to fall back on because life happens.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. We could probably make that like a whole another
No,
episode.
for
But
real,
until
definitely.
until then, we're gonna let's sneeze to this next topic. That was a good first topic, bro.
No, for sure. So speaking of that, you know, what do you feel about if a woman asks you on a date Do you feel like she should have to pay?
Mm. Well, that's different. If you ask me, I would assume that you was inviting me on, bro. So I would have just off the strength, you know what I'm saying? Just my beliefs,
Mhm.
pay for every day 100%. But you invite me, I'm assuming that you
You got
already
me.
paid for the tickets and everything, like it's already paid for type shit. So I would assume
Yeah.
that you will be paying, but
So
just
basically, you
regular
saying
bills.
because it wasn't your plans, or because you didn't make the reservations,
Yeah,
or
cause
you know,
I
you
be fucked up. I pick my
exactly like
spots on
everything is
bro.
thought out with
Like
you.
I'm not
So
outside every weekend on bro. I pick my spots on bro. I make it look good now.
the okay, yeah,
On shorty,
definitely.
but I definitely pick them. I'll pick them on shorty. So
Um, I know. I feel like it. Well, I ain't gonna say it depends, but
I
that
could tell
is
the
like,
difference between
that's
suggesting a
really
spot
like
and like picking a spot. Like if you be like,
that's
we gotta be here at 7 o'clock at this location, you pick the
mhm.
spot. But you just suggesting a spot, that's different. But you picking a spot and I hope you got money for that spot.
Now I do know some situations where women have went on and maybe I've even did it like, okay, we're gonna do this, because some people they don't have no type of
Yeah.
our process of like what to do fun, or
Mhm.
where they should look to do something, or they just be lazy. Like a lot of men be lazy. Um so they might be like, you find a spot or
You
something
know,
like
hold on.
that.
I
So
can't just let you say a lot of men be lazy on here. A lot of
um,
they just don't know. You know, they ain't got the knowledge yet. And I'm making
no,
sure I do what I can to
that's
pass the
true
knowledge
because
out there.
they never experienced certain
Exactly.
things. So they when you meet a certain woman,
I
it's
got
like
y'all, fellas. I got y'all.
when you meet a certain woman, it's like, all right, she got to introduce you into certain things so you can be in a different caliber.
Sure. And
Meaning
that's
you
what
can't
happened to
be
me
just
on Shorty.
basic.
Cause I ain't know
Yeah.
no better on Shorty. My daughter mother like introduced me to going out to restaurants and ordering drinks. Before that, all my alcohol was straight in cups. So I ain't know nothing about margaritas and all this. I ain't know nothing about that. And
Yeah.
paying tips and shit, I never did. And I was like 23 at that time on bro. On Shorty.
Well, shout out to her because she
Yeah,
did her
for
big one.
sure. So like you be
Um,
mean, motherfuckers just don't be knowing on bro. Now I have a problem. I gotta slow down sometimes on Shorty.
yeah, no, for sure, for sure. But yeah, I think if you are inviting them out, unless it's a cookout or something like that, like if it's a place that has to have reservations and stuff like that. Of course, when you tell somebody, we going here, you know, you gotta date them on a dress code, what time the reservations. No, that sounds like a date. So
Yeah, sound like
you
you
definitely
paid
should
for
be
it. Yeah.
prepared on your part, just like a man would if he's inviting you on a date. So
Facts,
I do agree. Like, yes.
facts. Now, you know what I'm saying? When going on a date, do, is it is it like do women think of less than a man if a man was to like it's just a date both of y'all go to and it's time to pay, he like let's split it or something. If he say anything other than he got it, is he wrong? Is that the last date? Is that the last time you're gonna see him? Like what is that?
It won't be the last. It won't be the last date, but just like if you invite a man out and he's not expecting to pay because you done made reservations, you done updated him on what he should wear and what time y'all getting there. I think that the male should also have that conversation before stepping into any facility because you never want to have whoever you're dating or your partner to be looking crazy and you don't know if they're unprepared. So it's all about being considerate and having communication when you do those type of things because you just don't want to be in a fucked up position. Now y'all in the back washing dishes because y'all ain't had $2 more. Like get the
Mm.
fuck out of here.
Shit, hey, we probably we gonna take our chances going to jail, bro. We ain't washing no dishes.
Okay, then it ain't
Brother.
hard. Okay.
For sure, we're gonna take some chances tonight. For sure. But nah, and that's the thing. I think that's another thing too. Even with dating somebody new, even going on first date, y'all gotta have some type of understanding. Even if you a nigga that make that go half, like just have that understanding. Like don't have no surprises when the lady bring the bill. Now I got awkward moments going on and shit. Like I ain't never had no situation
Yeah.
like that before, but I was just, Oh, have you ever even had an awkward situation like when the bill came, motherfuckers looking like awkward? I'm sure. Or motherfuckers asked you like, yeah, you cash out me 10?
No, I don't think so. I wanna say no. I
I'm gonna tell
really
you one thing I
don't.
did do though. On sure, I have gone out to dinner with like when my paycheck ain't hit yet, and knowing like what time my paycheck hit, and saying,
That
"Yeah,
hurts.
broke
That
as
hurts.
hell,
Yeah.
shorty, broke as hell."
See, that remind me of when I used to get Lincoln. I used to be shopping at 11, so when it hit at 12, food for less, I was there. I was out of there, or it was at 11. One of the other, either hit 11 or 12. So I would be shopping like hour before, like the whole hour. I'm just shopping, and then once I get to the register,
That's
my
smart,
shit back on
though.
that
On
card.
sure.
Ready.
That's smart.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Thank God that motherfucking ain't had no issues at the motherfucking car at the bank factories and no shit like that. Motherfucker that look crazy.
No, for real.
Oh, shit, I
Like
couldn't even really
you
eat
could
and
be.
enjoy my food for real till that shit hit, bro. I'm just picking around on my shit. When that shit hit, I like, I know I can eat. It was a long
Y'all
weekend.
gonna have to close the kitchen and shit down before y'all get this little check. Nah, that's serious
Not I
though.
went to the bathroom and never came back, bro.
Yeah, man, hop out the window type shit. Fuck off.
Oh, sure.
Uh, No, I don't think I ever been in that situation. Uh, and if I was, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't make a big deal out of it. You feel me? Because I don't be dating no goofy ass niggas. Like people
For
treat
sure.
me nice, so I wasn't mad having somebody back. Because most of the time you feel me, they got me. So it's like if it's a couple dollars, whatever you don't get, I most likely get. So I won't make a big deal out of it.
Bad, bad. We got 10 more minutes on the Zoom. So what's this last topic?
Are your friends your friends?
Are my friends my friends? I hope they is, bro.
Are
Sure.
your friends also so you believe that, or
You
do you
mean is
feel
my
like you
friends
have to
friends
be
my
friends with
friends?
your friends?
No, my friends not my friends. My friends barely my friends. I'm real introverted, bro.
Hold on. I just felt offended because
No, I mean just
what
like
the
on
fuck?
sure, like
I'm just playing.
I ain't
I'm
like
just
no
playing.
big. I'm like real introverted. Like I could go like a long
Mhm.
time without talking and shit like that. And I'm sure you when I'm like my friends understand that they know that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't talk to them for a week or two, it's just it's just shit busy shit, ain't shit. Same. We pick up where we left off at type shit. So, but outside of that,
Yeah.
like I don't be intermingling and shit. You know what I'm saying? If I see my friend talking to somebody that's their friend and I don't know them, I don't just walk up in the middle and be like, yo, what's the demo? I don't really like all that shit, shorty. So
So do you feel like your friends, they should know your business, right? Like if I'm telling my friend something, what I discuss with my friend, she shouldn't be discussing with her friend because her friend is not my friends,
yeah,
or
that's
his friends
true.
is not my
Yeah.
homies. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like they could backdoor you type shit, all because they know what
Yeah,
you
for
got
sure.
going on type
For
shit.
sure.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But I agree. Your friends are not your friends. Sometimes y'all could become mutual friends.
I think
Due
girls
to
do that
like
the most though. Cause,
due to yeah,
like with these
yeah. That's
Valentines and girls' nights, it be all them bitches do not fuck with each other in there. It's 15 bitches in there. All 15 of them do not fuck with each other.
Oh, see, I don't know because that's true. That's true. But most of the people who are able to do that, they do kind of fuck with each other, or they could be cordial with each other because, like, I'm a
Yeah, I
person
mean,
who
Galentine video fights they had, boy. Bitches
I'm
fighting
a
in
person
pajamas
who
and lingerie and shit.
I didn't see
What?
that. I seen people having a good time. No lie.
What? I think at least three on bro. At least three.
I seen people having good time. I was supposed to actually attend when I was at work.
Mm.
Um, but nah, I don't feel like your friends have to be your friends. I do feel like that y'all could become mutual because of events like you said, like ladies' nights or birthdays, or you steady run into these people, or y'all the main ones always getting invited, so you're gonna have some type of conversations in between all these life events. So it kind of forces you to be kind of like friends, but not really like
And we gonna do
friends,
a
friends.
friends episode because that friends word is deep, bro. Because I was just telling somebody like a lot of motherfuckers think, bro, I ain't well, we can say friends because I consider like friends and like family, that's like two different things. And like that
It's too
friend shit, that shit gonna hold. That's gonna be hard.
still say friend, even though sometimes a friend might be like
These
really
people
like
like that,
family type
like
shit.
even people like in the industry that I'm a part of, bro. These people not my friends, bro. I'm like, I ain't grow with none of them, bro. They not my friends. They just associates, bro. But I know they look at me as they friend, they cool, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't do no crimes in front of y'all, bro.
nah, for sure, like yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what about you? Have you ever tried to like make friends become friends, bro? Like, have you ever just brought two friends together, like at a girls' trip that never knew each other? Type?
Um, yeah, actually, my birthday last year, we was all in a group chat. Everybody was cool. Things went left, and yeah, my best friend ended up getting into it. Well, not getting into it, but she threw shade at a friend. It was just a whole big mess. I ain't gonna get into that, but I definitely have tried to like do an event where it was people who didn't really know each other and one thing turned into another, and it was just horrible. Um, and then I've also been in a situation where I was getting close to somebody, and we not like close. No, we cool or whatever, got over whatever it was, but uh, yeah, I don't think. I don't think your friends friends are like your friends for real. Nah,
For sure. For sure.
definitely not. Everybody needs to stay in their own corner. And I didn't understand that because I am like a real sociable person. So I just be like, hey, like always happy and shit the whole time. Like you gotta chill sometimes. Like it's okay to be quiet and just be, observant sometimes instead of just being, energetic, trying to put out good energy. People speak, laugh, joke with everybody. Like everybody ain't meant to be cool with for real. Like
For sure.
sometimes you need to just keep your
Everybody ain't
energy.
cool,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, no, for real, for real, for real.
True.
Because you just don't know, like, you just don't know, like, what people, like, where they head be at for real. But
For sure, for sure. But zoom tight on these 30 minutes bro. I ain't
okay, they need to get the
mhm.
fuck on.
They turn this bitch off. But before they turn this bitch off, go ahead, let the people know where they can find you on social media and where they can see you performing live, all that good shit.
Yeah, everybody, you guys can find me at Drea_fine ass, and that's with two S's, of course, and then I do have a business page, publish_Arthur_Andrea Pound. And I'm performing every show of the Thanks for listening. So if you've been in tune with the 290 Mo Visions, Unapologetically Nonchalant, any platform that um, Mo is on, then you can basically catch any updates on live performance of poetry or just speaking on the podcast and what we do.
For sure, for sure. And she VIP at Penflow, bro. She did Penflow.
Yeah, I'm also a member at PenFlow. You can catch me every Wednesday from